Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com Coffee News. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Climate change favors coffee pest. Costa Rica 2009-2010 coffee sales down. Nestle net profit falls 2% in first half. Brazil arabica coffee harvest 69% complete. New coffee brand to boost farmers' income. Climate change could have a devastating effect on coffee production within the tropics, say scientists who have discovered that the phenomenon may provide a favorable environment for the survival of the dreaded coffee berry borer. A study by the International Center of Insect Physiology and Ecology and scientists in Germany, Colombia, and the US has provided the first detailed analysis of the potential effects of climate change on the pest. According to the study, farmers who will suffer the brunt of the beetle infestation are those around Mount Kenya and Mount Kilimanjaro. Similarly, rising temperatures will cause pest outbreaks at altitudes that are presently considered safe. The scientists recommend the traditional way of coffee growing, interplanting shade trees, although this may affect production. Costa Rica's coffee industry has logged in contracts for 275,590 bags of coffee from the upcoming 2009-2010 crop and forward sales through July 24th. This is 28% lower than forward sales last year. The 2009-2010 forward sales for Costa Rica's next crop, for which picking won't start in earnest until the end of October, makes up about 12% of the production volume forecast in the next cycle. Traders, producers, and cooperatives last year were reported to start forward selling unusually early in order to take advantage of a rally that took international arabica prices to 10-year highs during the second quarter of 2008. Nestle SA, the world's biggest food and drink maker, reported a 2% fall in the first half net profit as divestments in the strength of the Swiss franc weighed on sales. The maker of popular brands such as Nescafé, Perrier, Jenny Craig, and Häagen-Dazs said it earned 5.1 billion Swiss francs in the first 6 months of the year, down slightly from 5.2 billion francs in the same period last year. The result bettered market expectations, although some analysts noted the company had dropped its full-year growth target. Chief Executive Paul Bulcke said he was pleased that Nestle delivered a combination of growth and increased profitability in the first half of the year, and this in a very challenging business environment. Brazil's 2009-2010 arabica coffee harvest was 69% complete as of August 5th, according to agribusiness consultancy Safras and Mercado. The dry weather in coffee-growing regions helped the harvest last week and should remain favorable this week, said Gil Carlos Barabak, an analyst at Safras and Mercado. With dry weather expected, Brazilian farmers should harvest around 5 to 6% of the arabica coffee this week. The Brazilian arabica harvest moved ahead of 58% at the same time last year, when the harvest was delayed due to the late maturing of the crop. This year, the harvest has progressed at a normal rate, according to Barabak. But he said that the wet weather in July has raised concerns about the quality of the coffee. The Ethiopian government launched a new coffee brand with a view to boost income of the country's nation's 15 million coffee farmers. The launch is seen as an innovative and radical new brand management program intended by the government to champion Ethiopia's fine coffee export industry and the nation's unique, distinctive coffees. It is the first time that an African nation has undertaken such a contemporary approach to developing its economy through brand management and begins a new era in Africa's economic development and independence. Ethiopia is a historical birthplace of coffee and exports more than 177,000 tons of coffee a year, representing about 15% of the world's total coffee production. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Coffee News. See you next time.